Is it time to buy or sell Xeris Pharmaceuticals stock? In this video, we will explore Xeris Pharmaceuticals in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You don't want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, available at StockInvest.us. Tap into the capabilities of AI and access free price predictions and comprehensive analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 3rd of July, 2025, our system has ranked Xeris Pharmaceuticals as a strong buy candidate, giving it a score of 5.42. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 74.74% since we first listed Xeris Pharmaceuticals as a buy candidate 54 days ago. This translates to an average return of 1.38% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. This stock is positioned in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further growth within this trend is anticipated. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 86.26% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 66.50% to 101.93%. In terms of longer-term projections, our 12-month analysis shows a forecasted change of 113.73%. Our calculations suggest that the stock's performance could vary between 49.78% and 104.47% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price range between $12.43 and $16.97. Our latest daily update for Xeris Pharmaceuticals features the headline: on Thursday, Xeris Pharmaceuticals Incorporated stock price gained an impressive 8.21%. The stock price for Xeris Pharmaceuticals Incorporated increased by 8.21% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025, rising from $7.67 to $8.30. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a brief pause over the next few days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 7.91%, with a day low of $7.71 and a day high of $8.32. Although the price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days, it remains up by 5.2% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume increased on this day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 2 million more shares being traded compared to the previous day. In total, 3 million shares were exchanged for approximately $28.50 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $8.32, while the lowest was $2.69. Currently, the price is 0.24% or 20 cents below the 52-week high and 70.34% or $19.68 below the all-time high on the 12th of September 2018 when the price reached $27.98. Xeris Biopharma has recently delivered a series of catalysts that have driven the stock price higher. In the second quarter, revenue surged by approximately 50% to a record $72 million, surpassing estimates and narrowing the loss to about 1 cent per share. Management has raised the full-year revenue guidance, indicating that break-even is on track for the 3rd quarter. This positive momentum is primarily fueled by the rapid adoption of Recorlev, while Gvoke continues to provide steady diversification as Keveyis experiences a decline. Regulatory protection for Recorlev has been strengthened with a newly issued United States patent now listed in the Orange Book, prompting analysts to adopt a more optimistic outlook. In the short term, the impressive results, the uplift in guidance, and the patent listing are likely to support momentum, suggesting continued upside and increased trading interest. However, volatility may spike around quarterly updates or any commentary regarding the uptake of Recorlev. Looking ahead, sustained sales of Recorlev and a successful launch of XP8121, a once-weekly levothyroxine candidate, could significantly enhance revenue and justify a higher valuation. Nonetheless, key risks remain, including funding requirements for Phase 3 trials, potential dilution, competitive and reimbursement pressures, and the execution of commercialization strategies. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 7th of March, 2025, it was reported that Craig Hallam assigned XERS a buy grade with a hold action. On the same day, it was reported that Piper Sandler also assigned XERS a neutral grade with a hold action. Additionally, on that Friday, H.C. Wainwright rated XERS with a buy grade and a hold action. Moving to Monday, the 11th of November, 2024, H.C. Wainwright again rated XERS with a buy grade and a hold action. On the same day, Piper Sandler changed their stance, giving XERS a neutral grade with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Xeris Pharmaceuticals stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have marked the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Xeris Pharmaceuticals. The Xeris Pharmaceuticals Incorporated stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. Should there be downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $7.68 and $7.29. A decline below either of these points could trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 15th of September, 2025, and the stock has since increased by 12.77%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is also increasing alongside the price, which is viewed as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have been observed, which may impact the near-term development. Additionally, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 56 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal 56 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 66 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Xeris Pharmaceuticals. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $7.68 and $6.84. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this level may lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, Xeris Pharmaceuticals Inc. finds support just below today's level at $7.68. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $6.84 and $6.60. This stock is typically traded at a good volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is considered to be low. During the last day, the stock moved 610 cents, which is 7.91%. Between its high and low, over the last week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 4.17%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Xeris Pharmaceuticals, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profits and could indicate risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 14th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at 1 cent. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Xeris Pharmaceuticals. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and utilize volume to identify the optimal time to exit. On the downside, Xeris Pharmaceuticals encounters its first support level at $7.68. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Xeris Pharmaceuticals from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 11th of September 2025, Kevin McCulloch conducted an insider sale of 2,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, Marla Persky conducted an insider sale of 15,500 shares of common stock. On the 28th of August 2025, Jeffrey W. Sherman executed an insider purchase of 47,040 shares of common stock. On that same day, he also conducted an insider sale of 42,232 shares of common stock. Additionally, on the 28th of August, he performed an insider sale of 47,040 shares of stock options, which provided the right to buy. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 53.007. Overall, insiders purchased 5,027,990 shares and sold 1,883,629 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $7.98, reflecting a decline of 3.8%. The stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, which contributes to a lower risk profile. A buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 3 days ago. Is Xeris Pharmaceuticals stock a good buy? Xeris Pharmaceuticals Inc. holds several positive signals and is within a strong, rising trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we consider it a solid choice at these current levels and are anticipating further gains over the next 3 months. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock from a buy to a strong buy candidate since our last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 19th of September, we expect Xeris Pharmaceuticals to open lower by 190 thousandths of a dollar and start trading at $8.11. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading, and may you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.